My name is Pat, and I'm from Norton, Ohio. I went through a tough time, obviously. I went through a divorce. I had some medical bills which caused me to file bankruptcy. I felt helpless. I felt like there wasn't an opportunity to purchase a property. And I found a property that I wanted, but I knew that I couldn't get that loan. I was making the income, but the banks would not give me the loan based on my bankruptcy situation.
At the time that I met Mark, I went on Craigslist. I was looking for a house. At the time, I didn't have very good credit, had a family, just looking for a decent place to live, something safe for the kids. When I had met Mark, that had changed, like I said earlier. And the opportunity that he brought to me was it was God sent.
So prior to Bankbusters, we owned a home. We lived in a small home. It's like 900 square feet. There's also 3 children in the mix. So we needed a bigger home. We needed more space. So our issue was, we didn't have the credit. We couldn't prove the income at the time, but we needed the space.
My name is Dave Singleton. I'm the Senior Vice President of AJ Frazier. I was in a situation, again, the size of the house, I would never have dreamed of it. I was just renting. I was, paying rent for a smaller place. I have 4 kids, so we have 3 bedrooms. I was wanting a bedroom for each of my kids, but I've met Mark, never meet Mark. Tremendous man, tremendous man.
My name is Curtis Hollingsworth. I'm a general contractor in Akron, Ohio and surrounding areas. Well, I was much going through issues with trying to rent properties, and I'm young, and a lot of people still look at me like he's young, and I didn't have credit, still don't have very much credit. Went to meet with Mark, actually. The first day I met with him was the same day I was having my kid. It was a good thing, but it was a bad thing because I didn't have nowhere to take her when she was born.
And I came to Mark with the idea of wanting to purchase a property in Norton. We sat down, and within an hour, he helped me walk through a land contract deal. And we'll close on that property 1 year from today. Mark's able to put it in a ground floor level way that anybody can buy a house. The wealth of information that's brought to you guys by Bankbusters is invaluable and has brought me great success, and I couldn't be happier with the course.
There's no way I could own a house of this degree. I never thought it was ever possible. So I was very skeptical at first, but after I met him in person, he was just the type of person that you just so trustworthy you would trust anything that he said. And he really showed me a way to protect me. What Mark did for my family and I'll always be faithful to him for the rest of my life because I trust him. And a guy that came into a perfect stranger that gave me an opportunity to get what I got from him just blew my mind.
A friend had introduced us to Mark and said that he was creating a program that was developed to help people purchase real estate without needing the bank. And so, we looked at each other and we were kind of like, okay, this is too good to be true. Yeah, no way. We just used everything Mark taught us with, the paperwork that you get with the Bankbusters, and we just used everything he taught us, and we ended up closing the deal with this guy and bought a house on a lake, just using the Bankbusters method.
100% it works. If it didn't work, I would be standing in this kitchen right now. Instead, I'll be in a 3-bedroom home that I could get my credit to approve at the time. Even though I had the money, the credit wasn't there. Banks don't care about how much money you make, they care about what your credit is. So now, it gave me an opportunity to get the credit up to match my money to buy the house I needed for my family.
I met with him, we looked at the property, and he told me about a house that he had, and I'm like, well, we can go take a look at it, and next thing I know, it's mine. They just make it easy for you. From the process of getting the house to closing on it, everything is on the up and up, and it's all legit. Like, you hear a lot of programs like this, and they just want your money. They don't really want to help you. I've been to a few seminars where, they charge you $500 for a book or, a couple DVDs, but they actually go through the process with you and help you out.